On this beautiful Monday, we're back inside the Your TV studio, and Leeann Noel from Century 21 is here after a very busy weekend. Leeann, thank you for coming in.
Yes, I got to spend some of my weekend with you, Clarke, so thank you.
At the Bay Block Party.
Yes.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Please.
But first, let's reflect on this past summer. Still going on, but July tells a story.
Yeah, I love bringing stats to our viewers, so we're going to talk about those. Like you mentioned, the July stats. And always the reminder, it's a year-over-year comparison, and this is based on the residential data from the North Bay Real Estate Board MLS system. So listen up, home sales are up 2.6%. So 119 units were sold in July 2023, and that's compared to 116 units sold July of last year. New listings up 31.6%, so 208 new listings added in July of this year, and that's compared to 158 listings July of 2022. At the end of July 2023, the market balance was still in our sellers' favor, and the benchmark price is unchanged. It was $406,100 in July 2023, and that's consistent compared to the same time last year.
The first 2 points you mentioned, home sales up, listings up. What does this tell us?
Listings being up, great news for our buyers. Now there's more inventory, might slow prices down a little bit, gives them more choice, and maybe not so much in that state of competition.
This past weekend, on Saturday more specifically, the Bay Block Party, 10,000 people estimated. They shared that number with us. That's a lot of people in downtown North Bay. Thoughts on this successful event?
Love seeing it grow. It's such a wonderful event to have people in our community come out, and I know we had some out-of-towners there as well, which is always lovely to see. Even with the construction happening, people came out, obviously big numbers, from the food to the music, the culture, the kids zone. There was so much to share together.
We're going to head downtown. Who do we hear from first?
I'd love for our viewers to pay close attention to Kate Ricci and what she has to say.
I think it's probably a bit of a passion project. I think personally I love live events and I love putting on events, so I think that's why I got involved on this committee with our real estate board. So that's a personal thing, but it's also, you just feel good. You're giving back to your community, doing something for them. You're stirring up the economy as well. People are coming downtown. They're seeing people they haven't seen in forever. Hey, let's get together. Let's work on that project we talked about so long ago. And this all started with the Baylor project. If you remember, a couple years ago, downtown is going to bring people together, and that's going to really stir things up. So the board at that time chose that, yeah, let's just do something. Instead of throwing a Christmas party at our board, let's throw a street party and see what comes of it.
And now let's hear from Ryan Humble, co-chair, in regards to the Bay Block Party.
The momentum that we created last year, it's giving really the city something to look forward to year-to-year basis. So without our community partnerships and everything allowing us to keep this free, with their support, we find other means to grow the event, incorporate other elements to it. So there's always room for growth. Obviously, again, having such success last year, it's great to see the turnout and the support that we have this year.
You touch on the pieces of the puzzle that are all fitting together nicely today.
Well, again, it's about everybody coming downtown. Everybody, all the merchants down here are doing their part. The DIA's organized Food Fest. Again, corporate sponsorship has been huge with the exhibitors that we have on hand. YMCA sponsoring or being a community partner for our Kids Zone is huge as well. So again, it's really just a group of people coming together for a great event. We have 5 breweries and 3 distilleries. And in communication with them, this event is one of the best events that they have on a yearly basis. So again, when we approached them to come back again, all of them without hesitation said, yeah, we're in, which is awesome.
And it's safe to say this will happen again next year?
Absolutely, we're hoping so. And again, great weather brings the crowds out. So it's good to see people having a great time, and that's what it's all about.
And last but not least, another committee member, Ashton Hughes.
We had the opportunity to take Oak Street parking lot, so we took that opportunity to put Artisans Way as well as Kids Zone here, and it's actually quite nice. It feels like a little hug here, so it's a nice safe community where you can shop, you can play, we've got the fire truck, and it still feels close and involved to the main stage, Food Fest, and it's quite nice actually, the layout this year.
In the real estate market, it's the job to sell North Bay, and this is of course selling North Bay to tourists as well. So you're really showing off what North Bay has in one day.
Yeah, and that's a big goal of the block party. We want to bring people to our downtown. We want the stores to be open. We want restaurants to be open. We want to bring life and music and fun and memories to our downtown core. And you know what I love about it is it's all ages that show up, every single age, and it's pet friendly. So it just feels really good to see North Bay thrive like that.
So being down in downtown North Bay, what was the feeling amongst everyone that was there? 10,000 people.
Yes, all good vibes, let's say that. Weather definitely a key component in that. It was beautiful, sunny, a little windy, but really worked well with the event. Again, it's just so nice to see all age groups there, kids, adults, different cultures, locals, out-of-towners. It was just such a great feeling and a great vibe.
And from Co-Chair Humble, 2024 looks promising.
It really does.
What's happening next episode on Realty Insight, Leann?
So next episode, we are going to explore home ownership traditions in different cultures.
Very much looking forward to that. Leeann Noel, Century 21, Realty Insight, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much, Clarke.